unbox some Vosteed. I'm going to do this as a live stream, so I'm just going to wait and see if a couple people pop in here or not, and I will get going on this. I'm going to see if I can pull up chat here. All right, so I'm just going to open up these things and we'll see if people trickle in as we go here. Not letting people know about a live stream is always tricky, but so this is the excuse me. This is the Naga from Vosteed. It's their new top liner lock model. This feels really heavy, so I think it might be like it might be a fancy pants version or something, or maybe the knife is just heavy. But I'm gonna get these fixed blades opened up first. What up, Marco? Marco's in the house. How's it going, dude? Sup? Took you guys a minute. I was a little worried there. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna do a live stream and there's gonna be 0 people. Take out my earbuds because I was just hearing myself in the background. That was weird. You guys can hear me, right? I assume audio is good. What up, Mick? How's it going, man? So this one, I'll start with this one. We'll do the Naga last. That name cracks me up and scares me at the same time. So we got a little Wild Wild West raccoon sticker. I'll give that to my kiddo. Warranty stuff. The huge. This one is the Hback. Vosteed Hback with a little ring. It's actually pretty cool. Can you hear me? I had my AirPods in, so I was a little concerned there. Maybe I had the audio going through there. Swinging around. Now, I will inevitably cut myself if this swings around. I don't like these ring karambits or fixed blades because they're not comfortable. Like, this is not comfortable because of the ring. So I get it. The ring is there, so you hold it like this, right? But what about the 99% of the time where I don't hold it like this because I'm not in a tactical fight and I just need to cut some paper or something, you know? So if you have a really tiny hand, it's more comfortable. But the micarta is really nice. It's like, I guess it would be canvas, right? Green canvas micarta, what are they calling it? Green micarta handle, Nitro V stonewash. It's pretty sick. I like the design. It's clean. It's clean. What's up, JD? JD in the house, or Daily Gear Guide, sorry. I still am just gonna call you JD for EDC forever. Thanks, man. Yeah, my birthday was yesterday. It's interesting to have these blue. They're like very faded blue, but it is a blue. Accents on the hardware is kind of odd with the green, but I don't know. They always do kind of interesting color combos, and they kind of work. So there's that. That one was the Hback. At least it wasn't called the Dirty Girl like the last one. That one was that one was interesting. Oh, and we got another raccoon. This one's wearing a suit. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate that. Oh, it's a smaller one. Okay. Oh, this came out of the other one. I also have, I'm not going to do it now because I didn't give you guys any notice. You know, I want to make sure everybody who wants to be there shows up. But Vosteed sent me these 3 knives to give away during a live stream. So I'm going to have to figure out a time to do a live stream before the end of the month because June, I guess, is their anniversary month. I guess it's their 3rd anniversary. I think I'm getting that right. And they wanted to have me give away some stuff. So they sent these 3 knives to give away. And I'll do a live stream probably this weekend. So if you guys want to win those, let me know. They also wanted me to do, I think, an Instagram post giving away 3 knives. So I might do that as well. There's going to be a lot of free Vosteeds out there. I'm sure a bunch of other people have done the same thing. So, be shady. What up, dude? This is the, is this the fullback or the halfback? Wait, this one was the Hback. This one is the fullback. Yeah, that makes no sense. Right? I would have called this one the fullback and this one the halfback. Because, you know, it's smaller. I don't know. That's just how I was thinking about it. Blue G10 on this one. Is this Nitro V? 14C 28N. Not my favorite. But definitely a good budget steal. I don't know how much this thing costs. Probably like $50. 50 bones. Stevie, what up? Give them away. Peeps want free stuff. Yes, they do. People like free stuff, man. I will give them away. I just won't do it here because I told them I'd do a live stream for their 3rd anniversary and give those away. So I don't want to do it on an unboxing. So I'll do it this weekend. Or maybe later this week I'll figure out a time. All right, let's check out the Naga. That's what we're all here for. I mean, I'm not a big fixed blade guy, but they sent me those and I forgot to unbox them. I've had them for a while. I'm a locking knife kind of guy. I know a lot of you guys have gone down the fixed blade rabbit hole, so goddamn. I have not followed you, that's for sure. Raccoon or porcupine are my favorite still. Well, once the Nip L comes out, that'll be your favorite. Because everybody needs a little nipple in their life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this thing's got some weight to it. I thought it was like some crazy, like Damascus or something. But that's not Damascus, that's micarta. So, it's just a heavy knife, I guess. Look at this thing. So this is a type of micarta. Yeah, the porcupine was cool, man. A premium one would be nice. So this thing has a wild blade shape. Let's see. Stonewashed blade. You got a crazy Bowie clip point here. So you guys know this is not going to be my style of knife, but I just thought it looked cool when they asked if I wanted to check it out. I said, sure. It's obviously modeled after a certain design. I think it might be, is it called the Naga? The sword or whatever that this is modeled after? It's got a good detent. It's got some interesting milling here. I don't know if this is going to be usable. Pretty good. I do wish this was deeper. This is very shallow. There, you can kind of see how shallow that is. It doesn't catch your finger all. I mean, it does, but not super well. So it would have been nice if that was like a real fuller, you know? But it does work. Kelly says, did I understand you correctly that yesterday was your birthday? Yes, yesterday was my birthday. Just want to make sure I'm getting that right, because it is you and my father share a birthday. Oh, if it is. Yes. Me and your dad have the same birthday. Congratulations to your dad. I'm just kidding. Tell your dad I said happy birthday. Compression or liner lock. So this is a top liner lock. Vosteed does not have a liner lock with the button, as I understand. Wow, that sounded stupid, didn't it? Okay, let me break that down. Matt, I'll break that down for you because I just realized what I said. I said this is the top liner lock. Vosteed doesn't do a liner lock with a button. Those are my words. Yeah, the Navaja. Yeah, we'll get into that. That's what it's based on. So technically, they call it a liner lock, and it's at the top of the handle. So they call it the top liner lock. But it's based on the smock lock, which is a knife maker, Kevin Smock. He took a compression lock, a Spyderco compression lock, and put a button on it and made it a compression lock with a button. So Vosteed does kind of give a little bit of credit to Smock on their website, and he takes credit for it. If you ask him, he'll definitely take credit for it. And I guess that it makes sense because he's the one who did it first. But they can't call it a compression lock because of, you know, trademark, patent, whatever. So they called it the top liner lock. But it is not a liner lock. Like if we're being, you know, technical, yeah, sure, it's a liner and there's a lock, so it's a liner lock. But what you meant was, is it a liner lock like where it's at the front here and then you push it out of the way? And is there a button attached to that, right? No, it is a compression style version. So hopefully that makes sense. But that's what I meant by compression liner. Never knew that. Yeah. But that's the whole story behind the name or whatever. So when you say liner lock, I don't think of, you know, this. But it is technically a liner, so. Anyway, there's like 8 million stop pins in here. It just looks like it because there's one here for the open position. There's one down here for the closed position. And then there's the button. And that's why on a top liner lock, you'll always see some kind of a choil. Sometimes they look a little goofy, honestly. This one looks good, but sometimes they look a little goofy. But that's because they have to have this area here. It can't have blade on it or edge on it because that button is in the way when you close the knife. So that's why anything with a button, liner lock, button, compression lock, whatever, they always have that weird area here. This one they blended well, so it kind of just looks like a choil, works like a choil, so it's really good. Okay, so here we go. That's a homage to the Navaja knife. This is based off old Spanish fighting knife that was a slip joint, and it only had that little pinch area for deployment. This area. So is this what a Navaja looked like? Did the Navaja have this like fuller thing here? That's why they included it? Is that what you're saying? Because that would, I mean, that would make sense. I still would have made it deeper so that you could, pretty sure. Okay. I just think it would have been easier to flick if they made it deeper. I'll try to show you guys here. Like, here's the ruler. Get it where you can see something, but you'll be able to see how deep it doesn't go in there. Like, it's not even, it's probably like, I don't know, 1/20th of an inch deep, something like that. Very shallow, but it's nice, man. They were massive too, yeah. I mean, the detent's crisp, really pops on the thumb flick. Slipped off it a couple times, but I think that's me because they feel fine. They have that step kind of thing going on. Yeah, what up, Ryan? What's going on, dude? It's pretty thin, actually, too. You got a tall blade there. Tall grind. It's going to be pretty slicey. I have some cardboard here. Yeah, it's super comfortable, too. That was all against the grain, too. It's even easier when you're... Like, this is going to be cake, yeah. Yeah, this is really nice. Lots of belly, that's for sure. But the biggest issue with a knife like this, the reason why I wouldn't carry a knife, I just realized I had a wire clip. That's interesting. I don't know if they've ever done a wire clip knife, have they? I would slap a milled clip on there if I could, or a low profile wire clip. Maybe I'll do that real quick, show you what it would look like. But the reason I wouldn't carry something like this is because I want to open packages. All right, I need to open Amazon boxes. I don't need to fight people with this. So the utility cutting is pretty weak. This tip is insane. I mean, this is like the worst offender. You have to come all the way up here. Let's see where the tip, yeah, right there. So I have to come all the way up to this angle. Let me see if I can do it from the side so you can see it better. So it's still getting a lot of belly on there right here. So I have to come up this high to do any utility cutting. Now, I've always had the thought, well, why don't you just flip it over? We'll just flip it over and then you can cut with it upside down. It'll work perfect. But it doesn't. See what it does? It like bounces. It's weird. And I think it's because there's no edge behind it. So like it doesn't have anything else biting in. It's just the tip. So she said, so you're dragging it. I guess you could do it if you went like really vertical. But now we're back to this, right? Now we're back to all the way up here. So it's just not going to be a good knife for utility cuts, which is what I want. Didn't the porcupine have a wire clip? I don't know. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. Sorry. So maybe that's their new thing. They like wire clips. They're definitely affordable if you're producing them, I guess. Although we've never actually seen a difference between a wire clip and a mill clip when it comes to cost. I think it's probably like a couple bucks. Let me see. I wonder if any of these would fit. Let's see if any of our milled clips fit on here. because I know some people are going to get this and want to know. Now, I know if Stevie's still here, he's going to root for the Lynch clip to fit. I don't think I have one. This is a pretty wide gap right here, so I don't think anything's going to fit in here. Yeah, that's pretty wide. Oh, no. So the stout clip doesn't fit. See if a tall boy clip fits, because that would be the other option. Got a Kaiser Hawk in DLC yesterday. That's a dang utility monster, yeah. This isn't going to fit either. Yeah, it's just such a wide spacing. So they really did their own thing here. So you wouldn't be able to fit a Lynch clip, I don't think, either. I might be able to get a low profile clip on there. I don't have one right here, so I'm not going to mess with it. But I prefer a low profile wire clip because it doesn't have this little hump right here. It just is straight down, and it's way more comfortable in your hand. But if you're front flipping or something like that, it doesn't give you as much leverage as this does. So I think that's why there's two different kinds of wire clips. Not sure on that. But that's the what is it called? I just feel weird saying that. Naga. Yeah, I feel like I'm so close to saying the N-word that it's kind of scary. Would not want to get caught on a live stream saying the N-word, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Maybe I'll just call it the Navaja. The Navaja. Thanks, man. Yeah, these mats are cool. We got these for Blade Show. And then for some reason, Colin sent them to me after. He should have just kept them for next year. But, yeah, people seem to like these. They're like a mouse pad. I have one on my desk, actually, for my keyboard and mouse. So I was thinking we might throw them on the website. I don't think they were too expensive. People want to pick one up. But I think that's going to be it for this video / live stream. This micarta, though, is wild. It's like a brown micarta with blue infused in it and then a weird pattern. I don't hate it as much as I thought I might when I first saw it. Like, they sent me pictures of the versions, and I really didn't like either of them because they both had this, like, something weird going on with the micarta. But it's actually kind of nice in hand. It feels good. It looks pretty cool in person, too. All right, Kelly, I'll see if we can get them. Vinyl reinforced micarta. Yes, that D10's pretty strong. Ugh. I don't know what that means. Vinyl reinforced micarta. So, they're like plastic in there? I mean, it's weird. It almost, I mean, it's got a little bit of that micarta zip, but it kind of feels like wood. It's very, very odd. What's up, Ron? What's going on, dude? I could do a new picture with all my Divos, mug, the mat, and maybe a couple of shirts. Yeah, you could definitely do that. Hey, Caleb. What's up? Nice to meet you as well. Blade Show is always fun for that, even though I was sick the entire time. I guess I'll see if these can cut anything, and then I'll wrap it up. So this is the Hback. Yeah, I mean, it can cut, but I will say this kind of digs into my, it'll probably leave a mark on your pinky too. Because as I bear down, right, my pinky is right here. I really don't like the ring knives. But if you want to carry it in case somebody attacks you or something. Ooh, see, now that's sharp. I slipped out of that one, but it's sharp. And this one was 14C, right? Yeah, this one just feels, I mean, it doesn't feel thick, but feels a little chunky behind the edge, really. This one, yeah, it definitely feels thinner, so that's why. And I can get a better grip. And the Naga. I can't not laugh when I say it. Yeah, they're all pretty. I mean, they're sharp. But these two would be the ones I like. This one's out because of the ring for me. So there you go, guys. That's the Hback, the Fullback, and the Naga from Vosteed. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to set up a live stream for later in the week or early next, this weekend. So later next, God, I can't even talk. Later this week or over the weekend, I'll set up a live stream, and it'll be for Vosteed's 3rd anniversary because they sent me these knives to give away to you guys. There is a Martin in Ultim. There is a, is this a lefty? I don't even want to open, I kind of want to open it. Hold on, I have one of these. If you look at the picture, it kind of looks like a lefty to me. Yeah, look. I have a lefty. So they sent me a Martin. They sent me a, what is this? A nightshade. But they don't call it a nightshade. They call it something else. I can't remember the name of it. But it's the lefty version. And then they sent me a mini, oh man, what is this one called? This is the Tough Knives design. They have a full size and a mini. I just can't remember the name of it. My brain is blanking right now, guys. But you guys know. So these 3 I'll give away later this week. So watch out for a notification on that. Shilling Cutter. Yeah, that's what it is. And the other one's a Psyop, mini Psyop. Thank you, guys. See? What would I do without you guys? Live streaming unboxings is better because you can get answers to questions. All right. That's it. I'm going to stop dragging this out. I love you guys. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. It's good to see you guys. I want to do more live streams. It's just been really difficult. So I will eventually get to where I can do them again regularly. But bear with me. I think I will do another Whatnot live stream this weekend. I did one on Saturday. If you guys weren't aware, I think I shared it on my whatever it's called, timeline or community post or whatever. So I'm doing another one, I think, Saturday. I'm trying to clear out all the knives I have here that came back from pass around or came in for review, and I just have. I still have like 25 or something here. And I have a whole box of Jack Wolfs. If anybody's looking for a specific Jack Wolf, let me know. I still have a bunch. I only have 2 locking ones left, Diamondback and After Hours. And I might keep one or both of those. I'm not sure yet. I really like those. But I have most of the slip joints. So let me know. You guys know I won't charge your retail, give you a good deal. But the Whatnot thing was kind of nice because it was, I was on there for an hour and a half tops, and I sold 25 knives, and they literally do everything. They charge the credit card. They all you got to do is go on their website and click select all and create labels, and it'll generate the labels, and you can just print them out. I mean, it's so easy, you know, going on Reddit or going on wherever to sell knives, or even like if I did a video, like a knife sale video, I've done a bunch of those. If I do one of those, I love you guys, but I have to communicate with like 50 people because there's always like 5 people who want one knife. And then I have, you know, I talk to every person because I'm going to answer everybody. That's just how I am. And it takes up a lot of time, which is what I don't have right now because I have a baby and another kid, and a knife company and a day job. And so it was just really nice. So that's why I tried Whatnot. And I think I'm going to do another one. I'm not going to be on there all the time. I don't have that many knives. But just want to let you guys know. Check it out. If you have a problem with like addiction, if you're an addict like me and you just need more and more of things, then it's probably not a good idea because you put your credit card on there and then you bid on shit. And if you can't control yourself, you're gonna spend a lot of money. So I wouldn't recommend it. But anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for coming out, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. I'll see you later in the week for the Vosteed giveaways, and yeah, catch you guys later. Peace.